Welcome to the Painter Files podcast, damn it, presenting Painter's Breakfast. One day I will get this completely right, and there will be no confusion. I'm just setting this up for the Instagram real quick, and then we'll be good to go. Give me one sec. Painters. How should I do this? I should do something clever. That's what people always do when they do stuff for Instagram. They go like, "Hey, you've been requested. Painter breakfast tagged you." Yeah, that's funny. That's sneaky about it. Here we go. Right there. Get that going. Boom. Golden. There we go. Welcome. Bienvenidos. How's it going? I am Jaws Blake, as you well know, and this is the Painter's Breakfast. I am the painter. So, there you go. El Pintor. Aquí. So, I made, for my breakfast today, I made a red curry potato, spinach and onion and garlic food, curry, with yogurt and a coffee from home, naturally. Yeah, it's a little spicy. It's got some peppers in it. It's got a little kick to it. That's why the yogurt's there, kind of balance it all out. Yeah. Hey, how's it going? I have been, for the most part, just kind of cruising through the last week. It was kind of slow. It was a little ridiculous. Big props to the young man who got all the scholarships and all the acceptance letters. It was just really cool. Like, if you look it up, you'll see he got over 90 acceptance letters and about $9 million in scholarships. Obviously, he can't use all of them, but that's not the point. The point is he attempted and he succeeded, and that's so cool. I've been running across like people the last week who've just been so negative about it. They're like, "Well, you can't even use all that, so it doesn't really matter." And I'm just like, just be happy that the little guy like got to go there. He's like 16. He's graduating early. He's going to like MIT or something. It's amazing. We should be happy for young people when they achieve good things. We should not grow into these old people who don't want young people to do well because they did better than we did. Like, the whole process for me has always been, you want people to be able to achieve things that like you didn't get the opportunities to achieve. Don't be angry about it. Hot. We're like fresh out of the stuff. So good. So I was on Instagram yesterday, or 2 days ago. And this bomb recipe came up. It made me think of my family. It made me think of my culture. And I was like, I haven't really made like a good potato curry in quite some time. I used to always make sags. So sag in East Indian, West Indian culture, sag is a spinach and typically cheese or vegan cheese, curd, cooked together, spices, onions, etc. Onions like the main recipe in Afro-Latino culture, as well as like Asian culture, South Asian culture, etc. I'm always amazed by people who are like, "I hate onions," and I'm like, "But you eat like ethnic foods," and like I don't know how to break it to you. Like, main ingredient, first ingredient, typically onions. I'm yet to. I can't really find a recipe that doesn't suggest onions. You don't have to put them in, but it's probably not going to be very good with that. Let me see. So, the the piece for 4 dogs turned out great. Uh, the brewery, so that's good. I got to give them a bill, basically. So I'm working on that. I know what I want. I just got to figure out a way to finally just say it. As I am a little nervous. But I think nervousness is a good thing. There's a confidence there, but it's also a little weary. But like I said, I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that's actually kind of nice when you think about it. My plants that are normally up here are outside right now because it's such a nice day. I figured, they should get out, have some water, breathe some air, pollinate, whatever they do. I don't know. I don't know if they pollinate. I don't think they do. I don't think they flower. Well, no, that's not true. They do. They do flower. Maybe that'll happen. Who knows? We've been trying to feed these crows around here with peanuts. The Blue Jays have been getting them. I think it's funny. Alec does not. She's like, those fucking Blue Jays. I'm just like, life, They're in the same family, though. It's like the Corvinus or something. It's really good. Would you like to try some? Tom's good. Moji's good. Alec's good. Justine just had a birthday. A very, very happy birthday to Justine. We went to the DC Zoo. It was cool. I took some photos of the Amazonian area. And have all the fish and the birds and stuff. I thought there would be tarantulas, Adania, but there were none. It was nice, honestly. I mean, zoos have their own issues, but for what it was very nice. It was like a Pride at the Zoo event. For those who don't know, Justine is non-binary. Is a pansexual, non-binary, trans individual. Very proud of them. The bravery it takes to just be yourself in a time span where it's difficult to be yourself is extremely commendable. My brother-in-law Nick also had a birthday. About a week or so back. Nick's more reserved. My dad's about to get his award on the 20th. I bought a suit. Your boy's gonna look fly. Real papi chulo looking now. So, Alex got a really beautiful dress. It's gonna be at the Trinidad Consulate. I think I would make this spicier next time. I'm gonna have more of it later. Either for lunch tomorrow or for lunch today. I'm gonna make it a lot spicier. Yeah. But Trinidad, is that Dad's gonna get at the Trinidad Embassy. It's gonna be there. It's gonna be great. Might shave the beard for it. Undecided. The boy, or the gray man, as it were, enjoys having a beard. So. I just know, Trinidad is interesting as Trinidad is. Trinidad still has a little bit of conservativeness to it. So, not that a beard is non-conservative, but they like clean shaven and stuff. So, I'm thinking. It's like in honor of his 50 years of service to the Caribbean community. So I feel pretty happy about it. I feel pretty good about it. I made him a card. Sent him some stuff out. It was nice. This rice is getting stuck on my teeth. I wasn't talking to you. So last week was stressful because the construction people outside the building hit a water pipe, and because of that, they had to shut down the back parking lot for several days. This is miserable because the back parking lot has like over 100 spaces, and the front parking lot has about 68. The numbers do not compute, if you realize it. So a lot of people just left their cars back there because they couldn't get them back out, and or parked up front, double parked up front for the weekend, or got a pass so they could park next door, which was very nice of the people next door, the condo next door. They had like a parking deck down there, so that was cool. But yeah, I'm just tired. Alec was nice today. She took the bus because we weren't sure I was going to be able to even move the car till 4 o'clock today, because that's how it goes. Originally, it was going to be from 7 in the morning to 4 in the afternoon, which kind of screwed a lot of people over because most of us work at like 8, 9, in my case 11. So it kind of trapped us. Our car's here. So I'd either take the bus or take a bike or do whatever. I work too far away, so I just had to get up at 6:30 in the morning, move my car, and hope. That was before I got the pass, obviously. Because I was just miserable. I'd feed the cats at 5, and then I'd be like, ugh, and just pull stuff on and go out there. I mean, there were safety concerns, all types of stuff. So I hope it all resolves itself. We shall see, my friends. We shall see. I'm really enjoying this painting that I'm working on right now. For those who've seen little bits and pieces. If not, on my YouTube page, Painter Files, at 1, I believe, there's going to be like a short video that I've put up of how far I've gone so far with all of it. I've also got a longer video that's going to come out this week. On my YouTube channel. You can also find it on my website, jawsblakeblog.com, all one word. I just feel good. I feel good. I feel good. I feel happy. Like I said, a little tired still, a little sore. My body's starting to hurt. I don't know how to exactly describe how it works. So I have a thing called Renard's. It's my hands and feet change color and get real sore, as well as like my sternum when the temperature changes. So as the seasons go, it's kind of brutal. I also have rheumatoid arthritis, so I'm kind of always in pain a little bit, but they aggravate each other. So like my shoulder blade has been a lot of pain. I don't know. I'm trying to just be okay. I've been soaking. I've been using like CBD. That has helped. I mean, it's not perfect. I don't think anything's going to be. But I'm getting there. I think what I like about this painting that's coming up, that I'm working on right now, the bigger one, is that I can integrate all the designs and stuff that I've been making for the last year as the background. I really love that. I think it just looks really, really beautiful. I don't know that I'm going to use the actual designs, but the concept of the designs is going to be. I'll type it in it. Give me a sec. I'll show you. Entertain yourself. I'm back. I'm coming back. Don't go. I'm coming back. So for those who don't know, this is my recent book that I've kept. And in this, I've been making all these kind of wild little designs. And so there's so many little things that have gone into it. Colors and patterns and etc. Wouldn't be my neighborhood if you couldn't hear the police sirens or the ambulance sirens. And yeah, it's just been kind of this thing where I've been working really hard to fill these up. And they're just too plain for me, so I had to add color to them. But I really love how they've all worked out. Like this is a page I finished last night. And I'm thinking some of this is probably going to end up as the background. I think some of it's not going to, but because they were kind of random at the time. They weren't really, I didn't make them with the idea that I was going to use them for this. So, but a lot of my work kind of comes out that way. Like I just make things. And then as I'm making them, I go, click, this works for this, and this goes here, and so on and so forth. The process is a bit of a jumble, but a good jumble. So other than the yogurt, this whole recipe is vegan. How you do this, for the record, is hey, how's it going? So for the record, for the red potato curry, what you do is you get all your spices. You put them in the pot first. You let them kind of simmer and cook a little on low heat. And you add oil. Then you dice up your potatoes. I like to cut them into cubes, and you throw them in. You let them cook. Hey, cat. You take them, you throw them in there as cubes. You let those cook for a little bit. You stir it around, let all the spices and stuff get on them. And then you chop up your onions. I do about half a yellow onion. Chop those up, whatever sizes you like. I like big sizes. You throw them in the pot. And then you grab your garlic. Same thing. Throw those in. Hi. Hi, cat. And then you throw your garlic in. You add your spices, like your spicier spices, typically, like peppers and stuff. I use like yellow peppers and like habaneros. So, waterfall of noses going on. And then you throw your spinach in. Add like half a cup of water. And then you just cover it. Just cover it. Turn it up to about medium, low medium. And then you just let it cook. You make your rice. You do all that stuff. I add like a little bit of like dried coconut in there to just after I add the spinach, and then I just let it all cook in. And then you just stir it occasionally. Make sure it doesn't burn onto the bottom. If it starts burning onto the bottom, add more oil, just a little bit. You don't need too much. And yeah, that's really about it. Honestly, it's very delicious. It's very hearty. It's filling. I take like plain yogurt and I take like a couple of scoops and put it on when I plate it or bowl it in this case. Take your rice, put a little layer there, put your potato curry, red potato curry. Now the curry is the funny thing is the potatoes are red potatoes, but also the curry is red curry. So put that on there, and then you take like 2 scoops of the yogurt, you put it there, and then you just mix it together. It's a very common like West Indian dish, so I like it. It makes me happy. Godzilla's a fan of it. Yeah, it's very good though. For what I plan on doing today, I think I'm going to work on the painting. I got to record some more. I have a new podcast that I'm going to start and work on officially called We Dream of Dead Mice instead of I Dream of Dead Mice. We Dream of Dead Mice. And it's going to be kind of a 10-part series, spitting stuff, um, where I'm going to do kind of like weird little review, like a weird little movie review type of thing. So my plan is I'm going to watch a movie that I haven't watched in a really long time. Then I'm going to take a nap. And then I'm going to tell you what I dream about. I'm going to describe them. Obviously, I'm going to give you a synopsis of what the movie is and whether I liked it or not. But, I wanted to have like an artistic filter and then be like, okay, so maybe think of this, maybe think of this. And like, when you look at that, like this in dreams means this typically. And so on and so forth. It'll be fun. It's going to be a weird little thing. Like I said, it's only going to go on for like 5-10 episodes. But I'm excited about it. I do like sleeping during the day. So, mm. um, yeah, about it. I've been going on for about 21 minutes, and that is probably about 5 minutes longer than what most people want to watch this. So I will talk to you later. I'm going to finish this. And thank you for joining me. I love you very much. Mwah. Painter out. Ciao. Bye. All right, guys. We're gone. Painter out. Ciao.